Welcome back to The Feud. We're here with Mr. Brigglesworth, whose recent human error caused a self-report, so he's here to get a little bit of education on The Feud. Mr. Brigglesworth, how are you doing today?
Doing good, Bob. Thanks for having me today.
Absolutely. Wonderful to have you here. So, Mr. Brigglesworth, we surveyed 100 Entergy employees looking for the top answer on the board. What do you think of when you hear the term tailgating?
I think of following too closely behind someone in a vehicle.
Following too closely behind another vehicle. Good answer. Good answer. All right, let's check the board. Survey says... Ooh, just missed it. I thought that was a good answer, Mr. Brigglesworth. So that's one strike on the board.
A group of individuals gathering around a vehicle prior to a sporting event.
Ooh, two strikes. Two strikes, Mr. Brigglesworth. So you got one more.
Alligator on the tailgate of a vehicle.
I surely thought that one was going to be on the board, Mr. Brigglesworth.
Me too.
Okay, so you didn't win the grand prize today, but we do have a nice party gift for you. Chuck, tell him what he's won.
Mr. Bigglesworth, you may be asking yourself, how does one prevent tailgating? Well, you are in luck, because you'll also be taking home an understanding of preventative measures against tailgating. Tailgating is when an authorized user opens a door legitimately and an unauthorized user gains access without the authorized user's knowledge.
But Chuck, I'm a little bit confused. What's the difference between tailgating and piggybacking?
Piggybacking is when an authorized user opens a door legitimately and an unauthorized user gains access with the authorized user's knowledge and consent. Here are some tips to prevent tailgating and piggybacking. Tip 1. Be aware of your surroundings. Take the necessary precautions to avoid a person entering behind you. Tip 2. You should also report any and all acts of suspected unauthorized access. Tip 3. Monitor and control individuals going into areas. Question individuals entering controlled areas and challenge these individuals.
So do you mean even if I work with that person for years, if they don't have their badge, I can't let them in?
That's right, Mr. B. Even if you've known that person for years, you can't let them in.
It's me.
Even if that person has been authorized to enter that area, they still need their own badge.
All right, well, that's all we got for you today on the Sid Family Feud. Thank you for joining us. Hope you learned a lot.